Okay, that is the commentary coming in from Infosys. But Reema, you have to stay on and tell us, since all the IT bigwigs have reported Q2 earnings, how do they stack up?
Well, in terms of the numbers, it's pretty much revenue growth has been similar across all the large cap IT companies, so approximately 4%. And there was no big revenue positive surprise across all the 4 companies. The big positive surprise has come in on margins, where TCS, Infosys and HCLTech's margins. So 3 out of 4 of the large IT companies have positively surprised on the margins, and margins have expanded quite considerably by 100 to 150 basis points for these 3 companies. Only in the case of Wipro, margins were largely steady, flat on a quarter-on-quarter basis. The guidance both by HCLTech and Infosys has been tightened. So Infi today said that constant currency revenue growth will now be at 15 to 16% versus 14 to 16% earlier. But HCLTech, there was a revenue guidance upgrade. They're now expecting 13.5 to 14.5% revenue growth versus 12 to 14% earlier. So HCLTech was a full guidance upgrade, but in the case of Infosys, it was tightening, but all in all positive because the lower end was raised. Wipro's Q3 guidance, not full year, Q3 guidance was muted, very modest, and the street was disappointed. In terms of the hiring numbers, TCS and Wipro's hiring numbers are significantly lower than what they've done in the past. Only in the case of HCLTech, as the chart will tell you, the hiring numbers are pretty similar to the past, which is why the street gave a big thumbs up to HCLTech's numbers, because it was an all-round beat. Deal wins. The one which tops the chart here is clearly Infosys. Look at the way the deal wins have picked up on a quarter-on-quarter basis. 60% higher, $2.7 billion is the deal wins, new deal wins from Infosys this time. So that's the standout number. The miss over here was again from Wipro, where the deal wins actually declined on a quarter-on-quarter basis. So in a nutshell, it's a pretty good showing. Revenues in line with expectations, largely a margin beat. The companies sound more optimistic than what the market was fearing on demand. Hiring is slightly on the lower side compared to the track record of the last couple of quarters. And on deal wins, it's a bit of a mixed performance.
Okay, all right. That's well summarized. Reema, thank you so much for that analysis.